Hey everybody, welcome back to Swiftlessons for a quick maintenance tutorial. In today's session, I'm going to be showing you how to restring this beautiful Fender American original 60s Telecaster with these vintage style tuners. Now a lot of times people swap these tuners out because they think they're going to be very difficult to restring, but today I'm going to be showing you that's not the case. Let's get started. Okay, step number one, we need to remove the old strings. It's very important that we relieve the tension of the strings first. Alright, from there, we can use our snippers, cut the strings. Okay, we'll do the same thing to the rest of the strings. That's going to make this part of the job fast and easy. And of course, you can use your string winder here if you want to loosen these strings up a little bit faster. Okay, now that we've cut all the strings, the next step is just to pull what's left through the body and remove them just like this. Okay, sometimes you're going to need to push the string through the bridge. From there, I'm going to throw these in the trash right away. We don't want our pets or our vacuums or our toddlers getting to these strings because the ends are very sharp. Okay, awesome. Now that we have the guitar destrung, this is a really good opportunity to give it a wipe down with a microfiber cloth, get all that dust off of it. You can also apply a little bit of fretboard conditioner or even just a little bit of finger ease, sweeping across the fretboard. All right, from there, you can get into those frets, get all the grime and gook off. Wipe it dry, and from there you're going to be ready to put your strings on. Now I'm using Elixir 946s. I live really close to the ocean. My strings are always getting rusty really fast, so I go for the good strings. Let's get started putting these on. We're going to put them through the body and then attach them to these vintage tuners. Okay, so let's get started with the low E string. That's going to be the thickest in the bunch. Right here it's labeled 46. All right, now I'm going to need to lace it through the body. Okay, we're going to find the pointy end of the string, lace it through the top hole, and we're going to pull through until we can't pull any further, making sure that the low E string is in its appropriate position. Now, if you like, you can actually do all of the strings at once, so that way they're ready for you. You can turn the guitar over, and then the next step is going to be attaching each string to its respective tuner. Okay, so now we're ready to attach the string. The way these vintage tuners work is basically we're going to insert the pointy end of the string into the top of the tuning peg. And then from there, we're going to start tightening it as we wrap it around. But right out of the box, the strings are going to be too long. So we're going to pre-cut them. The basic rule of thumb is to cut it 2 pegs up. Okay, so if you're doing the low E string, you're going to cut it right here at the D string. All right, I've got a really nice tool made by Ernie Ball. We're going to cut it right here. Now this is going to be the perfect length. I'm going to insert it into the top of the tuner. All right, I like to line the tuner up so that way it's running parallel with the guitar neck. All right, now I'm going to bend the string down and pull it toward the guitar neck. Now look, I'm pushing down with my index finger and then pulling up with my other fingers. All right, from there, I'm just going to tighten. All right, I'm turning the knob away from the guitar body toward the headstock. And every new row, as we wrap the string around, is going to go underneath of the last. All right, now typically we would use a string winder. That's going to make this process a lot faster, but we would need to have the neck elevated, or you could do that just with the guitar sitting on your lap. Because we're using these vintage style tuners, we don't really need it because we already pre-cut the string. It's a lot less turning. All right, I can feel the tension growing. I start to let up here and let go of the string. All right, and just like that, we have the string attached. We can give it a rough tune in, then attach strings A, D, G, B, and high E, and then we're good to go. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this quick guide to stringing up classic tuners. I'm going to finish this up and get started on my next tutorial. Thanks so much, and enjoy your practice.